More money, more discipline, better relationships, more ambition, more energy, more drive. This is a list of things that all improved when I finally quit smoking weed. I'm on day 500 and something. I don't even know anymore. I don't really keep track. But I can confidently say this. I would not be where I am today if I did not quit smoking weed. I smoked every day for 7 years, from age 14 to 21. Every day, all day. Weed became a part of my identity. I relied on it to cope. I relied on it to function. I was always high. I would wake up and smoke, and then I'd smoke every hour after that for the rest of the day. Sometimes I would literally wake up in the middle of the night just to smoke. That's how attached I was. At my worst, I was smoking 2 ounces a week and a 3.5 of hash on top of that. People hear that and think I'm exaggerating. I'm not. I had money for my age and I spent it all on drugs. I've quit weed, alcohol, nicotine, Molly, Xanax, Adderall, and out of all of them, weed was by far the hardest to quit. Xanax was brutal physically. I quit cold turkey, throwing up, cold sweats, losing 30 pounds in 2 months. And as crazy as this sounds, I'd rather go through Xanax withdrawal again than go through the psychological withdrawal of quitting weed. I'm not saying that to scare you. That's just to show how strong a psychological addiction can be. Mental addictions can be way harder than physical ones. I couldn't let go. I tried quitting for years. I'd quit for a few days and then smoke again. Quit for a week and then smoke again. Quit for a month or two and then smoke again. The cycle just went on for a long time. And every time I tried to quit, I felt weak. I felt like a loser because society treats weed like it's harmless. So when I struggled, I felt like something was wrong with me. Everyone around me seemed fine with their relationship to weed, and I was over here just drowning in it. People would tell me, oh, you just misused it. And I'm like, yeah, no shit. I didn't abuse an illegal substance the right way. Like, my bad. If you put drugs in front of me, I'm gonna do them. I've always loved drugs. I abuse drugs. Shocker. And look, I'm not saying you can't be successful and still smoke weed. I still lived a normal life. I worked, I made money, I got shit done. But it took me a very long time to admit how much weed was actually holding me back. Now, looking back 2 years later, I can see how much potential was being suffocated by weed. It keeps you comfortable and stagnant, and it kills your motivation and drive. You think you're productive right now? Quit weed for 6 months. Watch what happens to your potential. It's gonna go through the roof. The reason I'll never go back to smoking isn't because I don't want to end my sober streak. It's not because I suddenly stopped liking drugs. No, that's not it at all. It's because I finally found something that mattered to me more than getting high. I call them my projects. And this is honestly the cheat code to beating any addiction. Projects can be anything. Creative projects, business projects, self-mastery projects, anything productive. Anything you're building. It's a place to channel your time and energy in a way that builds you instead of destroying you. Something amazing happens when you commit to a project. Your project turns into a purpose, and your purpose turns into your craft. Once I started waking up excited to actually build something, weed stopped fitting into my life. I didn't have space for it anymore. It stopped being, I want to get high, and it became, I want to build this website. I want to make this video. I want to grow this business. I want to improve my physique. I want to chase these goals. Drugs felt small after that. I don't avoid smoking because of my 500-day streak. I avoid it because I have better shit to do. Addiction is usually rooted in 2 things, boredom and lack of fulfillment. When you choose a project and treat it like your full-time job, you get purpose, and purpose beats addiction. If you're stuck in that cycle, you're not weak. You just fall into an addiction millions of people fall into. I've had hundreds of people reach out asking how I did it. What is it like? Is it worth it? So many people struggle with this, especially now that weed is legalized, normalized, and way stronger than what existed 20 years ago. It's not harmless anymore. The psychological effect is some next level shit. Here are a few things that helped me early on when I was trying to quit. Number 1, build a system. I made a rule that if I wanted to get high, I had to either go to the gym or go for a run. Fitness became my biggest outlet. Number 2, whiteboard tally system. I wrote down my goals on a whiteboard, and every night I marked a tally for staying sober. I didn't want to have to erase them, and eventually it just became who I was. Number 3, journaling, meditation, and yoga. These help me sit with boredom. Once you're comfortable with silence, the cravings fade. Number 4, environment. If the people you hang out with still smoke, I'm going to be honest, quitting is going to be very hard. Protect your environment, protect your peace. You are the average of the 5 minds you surround yourself with. Choose wisely. These early steps gave me the traction I needed to build some real momentum. If you don't know where to start or what your project even is or how to find it, I put together a full guidebook that breaks down the exact framework I used to escape addiction. Not just weed, but all of it. It's not theory, it's the real plan that finally worked for me. My personal story, the exact steps I took, and over 50 project ideas to help you replace addiction with something that actually builds your life. It's linked down below. I put a lot of time and energy into this. It is a very valuable resource, and I wish I had this when I first started to quit smoking weed. I really hope this video helps, and life really does get a lot better once you have some serious goals to work towards. I wish you the best in this journey, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on any of my social medias. I would be happy to respond. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.